There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Surprise, surprise. I was just working on an Iron Man video, and Marvel announced that Iron Man is returning in the Black Widow movie, so we'll break it down. We're doing an Amazon giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave your best Taskmaster theory on the video, because we're going to be seeing Taskmaster in the MCU for the first time during the Black Widow movie. But as you all probably suspected at the news, it's probably not Iron Man coming back from the grave in present day of 2023. It's probably Iron Man in the past, because pretty much all the Black Widow movie takes place during a couple different time periods in the past. Really like 3 different time periods that we know about because of a couple deleted scenes. I'll include those in the video, but we'll break it all down. Number 3, late era Iron Man Black Widow. So the present day of the Black Widow movie will be set after Captain America Civil War, but before Avengers Infinity War, when Black Widow and Captain America's Secret Avengers team that we saw during Infinity War were running around the world dismantling illegal alien arms traders and warlords. They didn't really get into what they'd been doing the last couple of years during Avengers Infinity War, but they dealt with it in the tie-in comics, and it was just a bigger version of what they did during Spider-Man Homecoming, with the Vulture and the Tinkerer repurposing and selling Chitauri weaponry left over from the Avengers battle in New York. They were localized to the tri-state area, but the people that Black Widow and Captain America's Secret Avengers were going after were doing that on a global scale. Also, during that period, while they're running around the world on the DL, Black Widow left Captain America's team for a while to go back to Russia for answers about her past, and because of the Yelena Belova Black Widow in the Red Room program. Even though Natasha is the character that we refer to when we talk about Black Widow, any of the people that graduate from the Red Room, officially graduate as in they don't die during the program, become Black Widows, so there are many Black Widows during the Black Widow movie. There's a deleted scene during Captain America's Civil War that addresses her going back to Russia to learn about her past.
When I came out of the ice, I thought everyone I had known was gone. When I found out she was alive, I was just lucky to have her. You know?
She had you back, too. After everything happened with S.H.I.E.L.D., during my little hiatus, I went back to Russia and tried to find my parents. 2 little gravestones by a chain-link fence. I pulled some weeds and left some flowers. We have what we have when we have it.
Who else signed?
So Black Widow is going back to Russia to help her sister Yelena Belova, Black Widow, not biological sister, just one of the fellow Black Widows that'll appear during the movie. Rachel Weisz is playing another one of the Black Widows from the comics named Melina Vostokov, whose codename is technically Iron Maiden, probably one of the meaner people during the film, although Black Widow spends most of the early part of the Black Widow film fighting Yelena Belova before she starts to help her. So at the end of Captain America's Civil War, Iron Man was still on pretty decent terms with Black Widow. He was concerned for her, but really it was only Captain America that he was super pissed off at, and even then he kind of backed off it by the time Cap gave him that message. If you ever need us, call us on this really weird cheap flip phone that's part of a Chinese integration so that we can make more money on this movie. No joke, that's the reason why they used that Chinese flip phone, because they were marketing the film in China, so they wanted to get some integration money. That's why he's using the janky flip phone when he has way more advanced technology. So Black Widow could be drawing on resources from Iron Man and getting help from him in the present day of the movie that's set during that Captain America Civil War period. This is the deleted scene of her talking to Tony right as she was getting ready to take off for the last time during that movie.
Boy, it must be hard to shake the double agent thing, huh? Sticks in the DNA.
Are you incapable of letting go of your ego for 1 goddamn second?
T'Challa told Ross what you did, so they're coming for you.
I'm not the one that needs to watch their back.
But number 2, more likely, flashback Iron Man to the 90s when he was still drinking, partying, selling all kinds of weapons to the highest bidder. The flashback at the beginning of Iron Man 3, that was 90s Iron Man. During that period, Black Widow would have been at the height of her early career, running all over the world assassinating people on the orders of the Red Room. She could cross paths with Iron Man during one of those flashbacks. Also important, she had a relationship with Red Guardian, who's another character during the movie, when she was still working with the Russian government, younger version of Black Widow. He's being played by David Harbour, Sheriff Hopper himself. What a coincidence that his Marvel name is Alexei after Stranger Things Season 3. But Red Guardian is actually a pretty big character from the comics. He's the Russian version of Captain America. He was dosed with a derivative of the super soldier serum based on tech that they stole from the Americans in Howard Stark. They could wind up showing a flashback to the Black Widows stealing the super soldier serum from Howard Stark further back in the past, because Howard Stark is one of the few people from that period that would still have records about what they did to Captain America to turn him into Captain America. But number one, most likely Iron Man scene early theory is that at the end of the Black Widow movie, Hawkeye shows up in Budapest with orders to kill Black Widow, but instead sees that she's not a bad person, takes pity on her, and offers her a shot at redemption, clearing the red off of her ledger, and brings her into Nick Fury to join S.H.I.E.L.D. And during that meeting, Nick Fury gives her her first assignment, which is infiltrating Iron Man's organization for the purposes of scouting him for the Avengers initiative. So maybe her final scene in the Black Widow movie winds up being a callback to her very first appearance in the MCU, which was Iron Man 2 when she showed up under the fake name Natalie Rushman to watch Iron Man.
In Iron Man 2, the part that appealed to me most about her was her dedication and just her intelligence. I think you need smart people in a movie like that. There's too much up for grabs. There's too many things that change, and you need somebody who's going to be a steward of their character.
Cordon off all access to the track and clear the airspace from here to Nice.
We got it? Here we go.
Okay. Scarlet was just a dream, you know. She's so game, and she had a really good time doing it.
On my own secret weapons.
Unlike some of us older curmudgeons, there's very little you can do to get under her skin. She's just consummately professional.
I love playing this character. When we first met Natasha in Iron Man 2, she was Natalie, and you got to see her kind of undercover work, and it wasn't until the end of that film the true identity was revealed as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
You are mind-blowingly duplicitous. How do you do it? You just tear things out. You're a triple imposter. I've never seen anything like it. Is there anything real about you? Do you even speak Latin?
Felecis sunt rerum species.
Which means, wait, what? What'd you just say?
It means you can either drive yourself home or I can have you collected.
Either way, I think we can all agree they're definitely going to have a moment with Hawkeye in Budapest. They haven't confirmed Jeremy Renner cameo, and they haven't confirmed Winter Soldier cameo. I've seen a lot of theories that Winter Soldier is secretly going to be Taskmaster, but I'm kind of hoping that's not the case, because that would burn another really cool villain character that they could use on a Thunderbolts team if they do a Thunderbolts movie or a Thunderbolts series. Wouldn't you want to see Taskmaster come back in present day? So hopefully he doesn't get killed at the end of the Black Widow movie. The reason why I think that they're going to have a Hawkeye scene is because their final scene together on Vormir before she wound up sacrificing herself directly addressed a scene in Budapest that had incredible meaning for her that we've never seen before. So it makes sense that they would try to include that in some way during the Black Widow movie.
I don't judge people on their worst mistakes.
Maybe you should.
You didn't.
So just to be clear, this is not Iron Man rising from the grave in 2023 coming back to the MCU. Any scene that he has during the Black Widow movie would be for a flashback. Iron Man 2 flashbacks just make the most sense. But post all your theories in the comments below. The next big Black Widow trailer is probably going to post sometime late November, early December, just like the last Avengers Endgame trailer in Infinity War the year before that. But I'll remind people because there'll probably be a couple teasers before then. Congratulations, Constant Giannic 3, you're the giveaway winner for my last big Marvel video. Please email me on the About page of my channel so I can get your contact details. I just got done posting a video for a long-lost Avengers deleted post-credit scene referencing X-Men back during Marvel Phase 1. It blew everyone's minds. Click here to watch that, and click here for my new Venom 2 teaser with Carnage in Spider-Man crossover news. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.